Jesse Groom here with OpenSourceNDT.com, and today we have another Z-Tech video. This will be on remote controlling your Topaz with another device. This is not just cursor input, but it's screencasting as well. We have a lot of options here, everything from TeamViewer to Windows Remote PC to Z-Tech's Remote Network Mode. These options work on everything from cell phones to tablet PCs to PCs, and not just PCs in your local area, PCs in different states and on different networks. So stay tuned until after the intro and we'll take a closer look at these options. These days, there's a lot of ways to remotely control another device. For the Topaz, there's essentially three types of ways to control this device. First off, there's Z-Tech's Remote Network Mode, which is a mixture of hardware and software that allows you to control the unit using UltraVision or UltraVision Touch. The next would be Windows Remote Desktop Mode. This is built into most versions of Windows, and the Topaz happens to be running an operating system that allows this functionality. And then lastly, you have stuff like TeamViewer, Remote PC, all the apps. This is just software based. They all work just fine. All of these methods require some sort of internet connection or Wi-Fi. In this case, I have a wireless USB device hooked up here. I'll show you how to set that up in another video linked below. But with the exception of Z-Tech's Remote Network Mode. Now, Z-Tech's Remote Network Mode is very specific to the unit. First off, the data transmits over to the device that you're using live while you're scanning. All of the processing is done on the device. It's kind of a mixture between the unit and the device, but at the end of your scan, the data is on your tablet. This is different from TeamViewer and Windows Remote Desktop Mode. Those are just accessing the screen and the I/O input. So that is different, and we're going to kind of exclude that from this conversation. I don't know if it's better or worse than the other methods. I guess you can get UltraVision wirelessly, which UltraVision has more functionality than the unit itself. So let's talk about Windows Remote Desktop Mode. As I've said, this is built into the operating system. It's supposed to be very low latency. It's a very old technology. It's well developed. It's supposed to work with a variety of internet qualities. So if you have low speed or low bandwidth, it should do all right there. You could actually set the quality of your internet connection, and it will turn off functions like transparent windows and other things that take up resources. It's pretty nice. There's a nice feature where it will resize the operating system to whatever size monitor you have at whatever resolution that monitor is. And lastly, we have TeamViewer, PC remote, and any software that does screen mirroring with input controls. They all work about the same. The one thing with these is the screen won't resize. So like with TeamViewer, you're going to get a little window where the edges will be cropped off. But they work on cell phones, tablets, everything. So they're all the same. They're a dime a dozen. Probably the best will be TeamViewer. It has it's been around for a long time. It's a well-developed platform, and yeah, but they're all pretty much the same, and they'll do just fine with a USB Wi-Fi. So I'll have a series of videos showing you how to install this software, where to get it, and the ins and outs of what you need to do. One of those is the USB Wi-Fi setup. This was a little bit difficult. You should definitely watch that video. There's a lot of tips in there for picking out the right Wi-Fi unit. There's a lot of junk out there, and some of it won't really play nicely with the unit. So yeah, thanks for watching.